I normally do these on Wednesday, but I mean, I did one Wednesday, but I had a little issue with YouTube. I had music playing in the background. I mean, yeah, I had it low, but apparently it wasn't low enough, and YouTube's copyright system picked up the music, so I had to, yeah, I had to delete the live stream video. So I'm remaking it right now. Um, we got a lot of talk to talk about while doing these, while making our money, that kind of stuff. So let me get my little spreadsheet out here, my little business spreadsheet that I created. That helps me keep track of how much I made, that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try to reiterate what I've talked about in in Wednesday's initial stream, before I had to delete it. I know there's some things I talked about, and there's gonna be some new stuff to talk about. Like yesterday, how Rockstar on their newswire pretty much showed screenshots of the gun running update, that kind of stuff. So yeah, let me start getting working on these cars. I'm at 80 right now. I'm at 80% to filling up. So we're gonna continue filling our stuff up. So Saber Turbo, bounce. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if you are like me,
You're
living
looking
in the
good.
South,
Really?
um, and you heard that New Orleans Mayor Mitch asshole Landrieu, as I call him, he decided to take down the four Confederate statues, Beauregard, Lee, and two other monuments of the Confederate troops, that kind of stuff. And
Okay, well, first
you
problem,
know,
the car belongs to a warlord. Second problem, it won't start without an electronic key. Third problem, one of the warlord's bodyguards head there and try to find it. And maybe do things quiet?
anyway, as I was saying, he had all four of these monuments taken down. Now, I don't know what his deal was with all this. This kind, why he did it and all that. I really don't give a damn. But to me, it was stupid. Like me, and for the record, I'm not a racist or anything. I mean, when I look at Confederate statues in any regards, I look at them as a warning of never to repeat the past. That kind of stuff. But to people like Mitch Landrieu and stuff, they see that as an ugly reminder of their political party's history. Because when you look at it, it was Democrats who started the Civil War. It was Democrats who started the KKK. It was Democrats that wanted Jim Crow laws. It was Democrats that wanted segregation. Hell, it was even Democrats that fought against the Civil Rights Acts back in the 60s. But they don't want you to know that. So what they gonna do? They're gonna tear down these monuments. They're gonna tear down, yeah, they're mainly gonna tear down these monuments so that future generations don't see their evil history, that kind of stuff. And it really pisses me off on how they're gonna do it, how they're doing this. And oh, I mean, what really pisses me off the most is that it was him and six other council members that decided, oh, we're gonna tear down these statues. To me, it should have been majority vote with the entire city at in large deciding whether or not to take down these statues. So, in the way I see it, taking down those statues is not going to help New Orleans one bit whatsoever. There's still going to be high crime rate. There's still, in any regards, like murder and all that shit. Race relations in New Orleans is probably not going to change for the better, even with those monuments taken down. So it was pretty much a waste of time and taxpayer money to take down those statues in the first place. So that's my opinion on it. Uh, let's see what else to talk about. Of course, there's also that thing that happened in Manchester with the Ariana Grande concert and all. And yeah, what happened was a tragedy and all. And it, you know, to be perfectly honest, it could have been well prevented because yeah, even though the guy who committed the attack was a British born, he was a radicalized terrorist. He was radicalized by ISIS through the internet, and the British government could have done more to prevent this from happening, like revoke the guy's passport. If he would have left to go to Syria or Libya, where ISIS has influence in that country, then when he left, he should have. It was a one-way trip. He should have just stayed there. You know, he wouldn't be able to come back unless he did it illegally. Anyway, yeah, like 20 somewhat kid, 20 somewhat people were killed, either maimed or killed. Most of it were children. And I find this appalling that the British government in general just didn't do anything. And what I find even more disgusting is all these stupid ass celebrities and politicians are saying, "No, the only way we're gonna fight terrorists is with love and unity." You know, especially Katy Perry. She's a stupid dumbass. She goes off on a radio in a radio talk show and saying that we need to have more open borders. Boo! Is this open border policy is is why we had attacks in Nice, attacks in Paris, Brussels, Moscow. All these attacks. Well, I'm not sure about Moscow, but because I'm not too sure about what Russia's doing with their borders and all. But it's with all these attacks in general that in European countries where they have all these open border policies. Oh crap, I hate this one. See, I can't see. Anyway, yeah, it's really stupid on how these politicians are going off the bandwagon saying all this crap, saying we need to fight terrorists with love and compassion and unity and all this stuff. That is not going to stop them whatsoever. You know, fighting these guys with all that is not gonna it's not gonna stop them. But yeah, fighting terrorism with love, compassion, unity, open borders, that kind of shit, it's not gonna stop them whatsoever. If anything, they're just making these guys think that we're weak, you know, that that we have no spine, because if we keep fighting them the way these Democrats or these politicians want us to fight them through unity and all that stuff, they're gonna win. The terrorists are gonna win. And it to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of wondering what's it gonna take for these politicians to see that their policies in fighting global Islamic terrorism, it's not working. So it makes me wonder what's it gonna take to make them see it differently, you know? Like, I mean, I really don't want death. I really don't want to see someone die because of terrorism, but to be perfectly honest, if the death of a loved one from a terrorist attack, especially if a politician's loved one is, did I get it? I got it. But yeah, if a politician's loved one, whether it be a child, a spouse, or a cousin, you know, immediate family members, if one of their loved ones is killed by a terrorist at some social gathering, some just at some social gathering or whatever. That's where I'm gonna see it, where their point of views is gonna change to where, yeah, okay, the way we're trying this is not working. We need to go after these guys. It's gonna take something along that route to finally make these politicians see it, you know. And like I said, I'm not condemning. I'm not condoning any sort of attack on a politician whatsoever, because that's not the right way to do it. But unfortunately, that's what I see it. That's the only way I see it, is for these politicians to see things differently, because they're not dealing with this kind of crap every day. It's people, like everyday people that are out there on the streets enjoying, it's like everyday people who are just trying to live their days day in day out. Most people from paycheck to paycheck, and one guy gets all butthurt about some because someone said something negative about their religion, and he goes and does a jihadi attack and kills 20 somewhat people. And like I said, these celebrities like Katy Perry, they're all dumbasses. They're saying that we need to open our borders and stuff. Okay, Katy Perry, let me ask you this: are you gonna open up your little whatever $1 million mansion? Because you know that mansion you living in is gated. You got a border. So are you gonna open that up to all these Muslims who are fleeing Syria? No, because you know better. That's the fucked up part. You know better that if you open up your property, your mansion to these Muslim to these people, and one of them is a terrorist, it's gonna blow up your narrative of supporting these people. Same thing can apply to people like J.K. Rowling, the Harry Potter author. She's saying ever since she got these billions of dollars, now she's trying to tell everyone how to live their lives. Sorry, Rowling, you don't tell people how to live their lives because you went through hard times.
All right,
Yeah,
we
you
are
went
good
through
on
hard
that
times
one.
and all,
If you
but
want to source
you
another
have no
vehicle,
right to
come
tell
by the
people how to
office.
live their lives. You want to support these refugees? Okay. How many mentions you got? Like what? 4, 3, 4, 5 of them that you don't use whatsoever? Yeah. How about you lend those mansions to these Syrian refugees that are fleeing their country because of terrorism? Huh? If you're not gonna do that, then you need to shut up. But yeah, I mean that in on a nutshell. I mean, I can go on for an hour or so ranting uh, about this this issue, the issue with the monuments and stuff. But y'all don't want to hear that, you know. Y'all want to hear about. You just want to see me make the money and all. You want to hear about other stuff. So how about all right, the gun running update that's coming out. Like I said, Rockstar showed off pictures on their newswire. The first screenshots of what's coming in on gun running, and so far I like what's coming out. Oh come on, you stupid freaking gimp car. Anyway, yeah, so far the screenshots they've shown on the newswire, like of the bunker rising out of the ground near Sandy Shores, the vehicles like the weaponized Tampa, the APCs, even that half-track truck, which some people are saying that's like a weaponized dune loader. I mean, I don't know. It could be its own truck for all I care. Um. Oh, what is it? I mean, I like everything. Even the modified AK-47 that guy is holding the first
Boss.
screenshot. That was pretty neat. So it makes me wonder: are we able? Because if you read the newswire and they say something about research, so that kind of makes me wonder: can we modify the gun so heavily now that we can have stuff like reduced recoil? That way, the gun spread isn't so prevalent when fighting or stuff like that. Kind of makes me wonder. So what's the next car? ETR-1? Oh, it's probably a detective work. Um.
I'm ready to go on this end.
Also, I'm also curious on how much money we can make with doing this whole gun running update, doing this whole gun running thing. Because if it's more profitable doing gun running than say import ex, well, I I know it's probably gonna be more than import export, but MC stuff in the crates.
Okay, so SecuroServe
Then
couldn't
I
get the
will
car's
drop.
present
I mean,
location,
I already
but they
dropped the
got a
CEO
picture of
crates
its last sighting.
from
It's
these
on the way to you
things.
now.
Um, where is it? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna instead of driving the car all the way there, I'm just gonna get my cargo bob. Um, instead of just dropping off the I mean, I already dropped the CEO crates, doing the CEO crate missions altogether. If it's
There's the boss.
let's put it this way: if it's more
Hi there.
profitable, if it's
What do you need?
equal or more profitable than import export, I'll drop import export off in favor
Let me know what
of
you want, and I'll tell the Pegasus people to get it ready.
of gun
Okay,
running.
I'll get it landed on the helipad.
I'm gonna keep my MC stuff as a means to help as a second income. You know, I'll keep that. I'll keep that rolling no matter what. But anything, but if like I said, if import export is not import export, but if gun running is more if gun running is equal or more profitable than import export or the CEO system in general, then I'll drop that. The one thing I'm concerned about are the APC tanks, not the ones with the cannons, but the ones with the SAM rockets on it. You know, the 6 SAM rockets and stuff. I'm concerned about those being on the defense, their armor capabilities. Now everybody is cheering that these are pretty much Hydra killing vehicles and whatnot. Okay, I mean I get it. I get what you're saying, but you know what? We did have a laser and Hydra killing vehicle in the game. It's been now since day one, and that was the Rhino tank. Now you may think to yourself, well, how is that? It was a Hydra and laser killing vehicle. Well, mainly a laser killing vehicle, because the Hydra wasn't out when the game first came out. But the Rhino tank was a Hydra laser killing vehicle because its high armor capability made it to where that you had to do 3 strafing runs on a tank before the tank was taken out. Now, initially when the tank came out, when the game first came out and everyone was getting the tank, people bitched and cried to Rockstar to nerf the tank because it was too OP against ground forces. Like, ground people were finding it very difficult to blow it up, like it was taking 8 or 9 rockets to blow up a tank. That's because those rockets were non-tank busting rockets. You know? So Rockstar finally gave in to these petty demands, and they nerfed the tank to where 4 rockets in the front or 4 rockets in the back, or a combination of 4 explosives in general, will blow up the tank. And because of that, the shift of power went towards the jets, and now the jets became OP to some of these people. My thing is with these APCs. if it takes more than 3 strafing runs, whether it's on the regular APC or the rocket or the SAM launching variant, if it takes more than 3 strafe runs on one of these on an APC, then the APC in general is overpowered as it is. Because looking at me from a flying standpoint, people are going to use that to troll others regardless of if you're flying a military jet or a regular plane. Because this is GTA. People don't give a shit what you're flying. You can be flying a freaking Duster with no weapons whatsoever, and people will still shoot you down just for the sheer trolling, just for the sheer trolling aspect, you know? So, yeah, more than 3 is overpowered. I'll say at least 3 straight runs will be good enough for me, because that's how it was with the Rhino tank when the game first came out. Maybe 2 to 3. Let's put it this way: 2 to 3 straight runs with a jet on an APC tank would be substantial. Now another thing is the rockets themselves. Like how fast would these rockets chase us, and how long? Because if you time a regular like homing rocket that will chase after a jet, it's good for at least, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds at best before it explodes. So I'm kind of wondering how long these rockets will chase us until they explode. And of course that's not all they that's all they showed those pictures in the news where that's all they showed, but even then that's not everything they've shown. So I'm kind of curious on what else they're hiding from us in terms of content for the gun running, because that one screenshot but yeah, that one screenshot they showed where that half track truck is going into the bunker, and it said airbase bunker, welcome to the airbase bunker.
Come back to the office if you
It
want to
kind of
source
makes me
another.
wondering what other vehicles they're hiding, because a lot of people are thinking that the Hunter's coming out. Me personally, I want a new jet, and to be perfectly honest, I want to, if they coming out with these SAM rockets systems that'll pick up anything, then we need a jet that can counter that, you know? Something that can counter the radar aspect of these rockets. So like a stealth jet. Not a stealth jet that can still be picked up by regular homing rockets, but not by the... Well, let's put it this way. With the stealth jet, it'll be your homing rockets from the homing launcher will be practically useless because it wouldn't be able to pick that up. But with the APC tank, the SAM tank, I'm gonna call it the SAM tank.
Good to see you, boss.
With the SAM tank, it'll still pick it up, but the margin of error would be bigger than just on a regular jet, you know? So that kind of thing. We got a minute to go. So wait. You can, yeah, this whole researching thing, I'm kind of wondering how that's gonna work on in terms of, how customizing your weapons are gonna affect it, that kind of stuff. And of course, there's the weaponized Tampas they showed. Like, there's one Tampa with a single minigun on top of it, and another one with 2 miniguns on it. And the one with 2 miniguns on it has rockets where the lights are supposed to be. So I'm kind of curious on where this is going, because to be perfectly honest, we've seen weaponized vehicles before, not with the Ruiner 2000 or with the JB700. Modders have done this before, like well before GTA came to PC, like on last gen. Like, I remember seeing somebody on the 360 who had who was playing with mods on single player, and he had like a kit car, not the Ruiner 2000 variant, but like they took like a Dominator, gave it the functions of the Knight Rider car, and had like twin miniguns on the sides of the car, and so yeah, Rockstar's using aspects from modders in general to make these mods and stuff.
What's cooking? Let
So
me
yeah,
know.
so until gun running comes out, we have to deal with another event week going on. Now this one's not too eh, this one's more like a down under the radar type oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Under the radar type of event week. Basically, if you want double
So,
money.
thanks to stupid thieves and social media, SecuroServe traced this stolen car to a race meet. Get over there, steal it again, and bring it to the warehouse.
Let me see where it's at first. Oh yeah, grabbing the cargo bob again. But yeah, this event week is going on from now until the. It's going on from now until the 5th of June. So it kind of makes you wonder if this update's coming out on the 6th, as some people are predicting. Hang on, let me show you what this is. So yeah, we got 25% off of select vehicles like the Armored Boxville, the Rocket Voltic, the Ruiner 2000, both cargo bobs, the Insurgent pickup, the Valkyrie, the Savage, the Rhino tank. On those vehicles to see if there's any in Elitas. Okay, got 50% off. I mean, I think this 50% off is for me, like, because of the sales is going on. So yeah, I'm seeing 50% off on the Luxor Deluxe, Swift Deluxe. Check Legendary. I don't think there's any in here. Wait, I could. It could be the 50 or 75, 50 or 25% off on the baller right there. Let's see, nothing more, nothing right there. We already checked Warstock. Let's check Dock Tees. Nothing there, but I think there's like a 25% off on yachts if you, yeah, because modifying a yacht right now would have been 25,000. So this is probably 50% off or something like that. Anything in here? Okay, we got the Armor Karuma for 25% off. I think that's it for this website. Wait, no. Yeah. Alright, anything in Benny's? Oops, wrong one. Nothing at Benny's. Hang on, let me get into my because I think also there's like something on for the properties and stuff. But don't quote me on that. And for Double Money and Double Money and RP, you're looking at the 8 special vehicle missions. Now I don't know if that's for the missions in general or the VIP jobs. I'm thinking it's the missions in general, because they would have said it was for that. Let me check let me check Rockstar's newswire. They might have updated it by now to talk about that stuff. Since they've already talked about gun running yesterday. I'll be perfectly honest. For gun running, I would rather them give us a trailer so we can see what's gonna come out. But the screenshots were good enough. Alright, yeah, he updated the newswire. Double money and RP on special vehicle missions, plus 25% more money on all biker business sales and cargo and special cargo deliveries. Sweet. So if you need to do your biker business sales, you get 25% more money on it. So that's good. That's good to know. From now until June 5th. And now there's limited discounts on the yachts, the Ruiner 2000. Okay, so the Luxor and Swift Deluxe, I thought that was a 50% discount for just for me, because you know how Rockstar's doing special deals for individual players. So that's not the case. I mean, click on the picture so we can see it. So yeah, here's what it's saying on the newswire. Whether you're tearing through traffic in a ramp buggy or raiding Fort Zancudo in the Ruiner 2000, on me, get these guys, and I'll continue with the newswire. I think that's all of them, but we're gonna be going down there anyway. So anyway, get paid handsomely for harnessing the unique powers of all 8 import-export special vehicles with double money and RP in all special vehicle missions. So it's basically those missions. In order to do those missions, you need to do your sourcing vehicles. Every 4 successful sourcing vehicles that you get, like what I'm doing right now, you'll get a special vehicle mission to do. So you have to do up to 32 sourcing missions to get all 8 of the all 8 vehicles on all 8 special vehicle missions unlocked. And once you have them all unlocked, they're unlocked permanently. So you'll be good to go once that's all said and done. Anyway, turn these lights off. Car right here. Okay, what? It says June 12th, but on the... Wait a minute. With double money and RP in all special vehicle missions through June 12th. Okay. I'm a little confused with this. It says June 12th on the newswire, but on my... When I loaded up the game, just taking a screenshot. But when I loaded up the game, it said from now until June 5th. So I don't know if it's a typo or on the newswire or on here, so... it's also a prosperous time for entrepreneurs. Enjoy 25% more money on biker business sales and special cargo deliveries. So if you just doing nothing but the, alright. So if you're doing nothing but the cocaine lockup on for your biker stuff, and you got everything all upgraded in junk. The cocaine lockup at 25% more money will net you $525,000 alone. So that right there, that one payout right there is enough to get a armored Kuruma. So also on the newswire, it states that merchants all across Los Angeles are also getting into the action with big limited time discounts from Warstock, Dock Tees, Dynasty 8, Executive, Elitas, and Ammunition, featuring big-time ticket items including the yachts, executive offices, special vehicles like the Ruiner 2000 and the Rocket Voltic. So if you don't have an office now, now's the time to get one. That way you can enjoy getting money and stuff. Let's see. Drop this car down. See. Check out the full list of this week's
And that car
discounts
is
below.
securely warehoused. Come back and log
Dynasty
on to
8
SecureServe if you
executive.
want to take
Get
a
your
pass at
criminal,
another.
you know, get your criminal enterprise up and running with an executive office. These masterpieces in executive design come with a full-time assistant, helipad, boardroom, and access to the SecureServe network to steal and deal in variety of cargo missions. I mean, I kind of wish that Rockstar would do like a 25% more on import-export, but because of how everything is, I guess it won't do it. Offices are 25% off. Office, garage, and garage mod shops are 25% off. Executive office renovations and garage mod shop with the garage mod shop included is 50% off. Okay, and Warstar Cash and Carry offers a suite of armed, and special vehicles to keep your business protected from your enemies and your enemies on the run. Discounts apply to both trade price and buy it now prices. So the Runer 2000 for both prices is 25% off. The Rocket Voltic for both prices is 25% off. The Rhino tank is 25% off. The Heavy Insurgent pickup for both prices is 25% off. Same thing for the Valkyrie and the Armored Boxville. They're for both prices, and they're 25% off respectively. Now for dock tees. The ultimate room with a view. Yachts come complete with staff and amenities like anti-air defenses, complimentary personnel watercraft, a helicopter service to the yacht for a small fee, and trick out your vessel with lighting and color options, a personalized name, and a country flag. Yachts, all models and model upgrades are 25% off, and yacht modifications afterwards is 50% off. Now for the Elitas, that's the aircraft website. Like I said earlier, the Luxor and the Swift Deluxe are 50% off, which I don't know why would you want those planes, because they're pretty much overpriced as it is, and you can pretty much do what they do. You can pretty much do everything that these vehicles can do with vehicles like the Nimbus or the Volatus helicopter. Ammunition has 25% off of body armor, 25% off of all ammo, 50% off of box drum magazines, and 50% off on luxury finishes. Okay, FMJ Joker. Now the premium races and time trial schedules.
Sharp,
Steeplechase and Del Piero Pier are the current feature premium race and time trials, respectively, till May 30th to June 5th. You'll be able to rack up some extra coin with. Okay, so the May 30th to June 5th thing is probably for the premium races and stuff. Okay.
So, this vehicle's been involved in...
Premium races, the premium special vehicle race is Ascent, locked to the Rocket Voltic, and the time trial is the Observatory. An excellent opportunity to earn GTA money and RP. Launch premium races through the Quick Job app on your phone, on your in-game phone, or via the yellow Corona at Legion Square. The top 3 finishers are award GTA money payouts, and just giving it a shot will give you triple RP. To run time trials, set a waypoint to the marker on your map and enter the purple Corona. Earn a sizable GTA money and RP reward for beating the par time. So yeah, that's the event week going on from now until, well, I'm going to go with what the news are saying, from now until June 12th. So if gun running comes out on the 6th, that's great, but if not, then the next day gun running would probably come out, if it's not June 6th, will be the 13th, which is on a Tuesday. So either June 6th or June 13th is what I'm thinking that the gun running update is going to come out. And when it comes out, I'll do a special money making session live stream on that day when when the update comes out. You know, I'll show off everything that I possibly can. Because I'm saying, and a lot of other people are saying that this update, as massive as it's gonna be, it's probably gonna be the most expensive. So you don't have. So now you don't have much time to make money. So if you want to make money now, and you don't want to have to do it with cheaters, griefers, you know, that kind of stuff that just want to troll you, piss you off, that kind of stuff, and you're on PS4.
Okay, leave it with me.
Like I said, my name is in the description down below. Feel free to add me. I'm pretty much doing these every day, so I may not live stream them every day, but I'm making my money pretty much every day. So if you want to make money with me in peace without having to deal with modders or well, not modders, but griefers, jet griefers, griefers that use bull shark testosterone, ghost organization, that kind of crap, feel free to add me, and you can run your stuff in peace. You know, that kind of stuff. But switching back to the gun running update, I hope Rockstar fixes the one nagging problem that's been going around since the CEO system came out, and that is ghost organization, because that in on itself is way overpowered. More overpowered than a freaking jet can ever be. And I'm saying this out of experience because I've dealt with dirty crews, dirty organizations that abuse ghost organization way too much. Case in point, I was helping some friends out.
And that car is...
Yeah. Case in point, I was helping some friends out the other night. Alright, and these group of tryhards would get into an organization, go ghost immediately. Would just go ghost. And the moment their ghost timer goes out, they would disperse. One other guy from the organization would become CEO, invite the other guys back in, and go ghosting again. To me, that is so overpowered, and they're abusing it. So, in my opinion, Rockstar needs to nerf this. They need to fix this. For 2 minutes, well, almost 3. You're off radar, and after you get back on the radar, the cooldown timer is 2 minutes before the CEO can use Ghost Organization again. To me, that is too low for such an overpowered function. They need to. I've even sent this to Rockstar's, to both of Rockstar's emails that, you know, that they get for suggestions, to both their mouth off email and their GTA Online email address. And I told them straight up, look, y'all need to fix this. It is way too overpowered for Ghost Organization. You can't, people, let's put it this way. I can't have a decent jet fight in online, in a free mode session, without people going off radar, without going Ghost Organization. Because of the Ghost Organization thing, because of the CEO functions like Ghost Organization and BST, having a straight up free mode fight, whether it's on the ground or in the air, it's out of the window. It's so gone at this point. You can't have a decent fight in the air or on the ground without the dirty crew or dirty person or dirty organization going off radar or using BST. These people are so weak that they have to use Ghost Organization constantly, day in, day out. Ghost Organization, just to get a few measly cheap kills, and just to say, ha ha, I beat you, get an L, you know, that kind of stuff. So to me, Rockstar needs to fix this. They do. also Tampa. Now,
You
will they
thought
fix
about
it?
giving me
I
some
highly,
shares, boss?
I really highly doubt it that they will fix it. I think personally, yeah, they do need to fix it. They needed to fix it to where instead of it being just 2 minutes real time,
Those details on the vehicle should be with you. Get it and bring it in for storage.
and anyway, instead of making it just 2 minutes of a cooldown timer, to me they need to increase that. I think 20 minutes real time, in real time is good enough. That's more than that's being generous. They can put it to 12 hours for all I fucking care. But 20 minutes is generous to these people for these tryhards. But here's the thing: they also needed to make it to where if the organization CEO uses ghost organization, the cooldown timer has to affect everybody within that organization. Not everybody in the lobby, just those 4 people in the organization. And also, once the ghost organization timer starts and everyone's affected by it, then if let's say if one of those people goes into a different organization to try to go ghost, it won't let you. You have to let that cooldown timer go out first before you can use ghost organization again. And quitting the game, waiting 20 minutes, and coming back on will not stop it. It'll be similar to like the bounty system, where back in the day, if you can stay in your apartment and have a bounty on you, and you can just wait the timeout till the bounty comes off. Now they made it to where if you go into a building of any sort, whether it's your apartment, CEO garage, or whatever, the timer's frozen and it won't continue until you get out of your garage, until you get out of the building. So yeah, Rockstar needs to make those changes to Ghost Organization, and as even with dropping BST, there's no cooldown timer for BST. I've asked my friends who've used it, and they're telling me that there's no cooldown timer for dropping BST. It's like once you drop and pick it up, you can drop another one for your friends. Me personally, I think they need to add a 5-minute cooldown timer for dropping BST. Again, using and dropping BST over and over again is unfair. They need to put a cooldown timer on it.
I don't care.
Hang on, I gotta sneeze real bad. Damn, don't y'all get a sneeze that just don't wanna... Oh, crap. Anyway, what else? Oh yeah. Also, on the Ghost Organization thing, if you're a CEO, alright, this is the thing. If you're a CEO, you and your associates cannot use Lester's blind eye ability until you use Ghost Organization. Oh no, I take that back. You can't use Lester's blind eye ability while using Ghost Organization, because they'll be locked off. Because that's adding an extra minute of off the radar for you while fighting against whoever you're fighting against, you know? So I think they need to kind of even things out when it comes to like all this off the radar nonsense. If they, I mean, the only thing I can see Rockstar doing is something similar to what I just said, but for an extreme case, get rid of Ghost Organization and get rid of of dropping BST for CEOs and for bikers. I mean, apparently not enough people know that you can call Brucey for Bull Shark. Yeah, it's $500 each time, and he has a cooldown timer. So if you need Bull Shark that bad, call Brucey. You know. Because I'm telling you, if Rockstar can nerf the mechanic to where it has a cooldown timer when using the got it. Because if Rockstar can nerf the mechanic through the interactive menu by putting a cooldown timer on this request personal vehicle, they can do it on just about anything. They can do it on the CEO stuff as well. They need to do it because it is getting ridiculous. I know a lot of people are saying that the jets are overpowered and stuff, but from my personal experience, Ghost Organization is overpowered. It needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed so bad. So I'm telling you, if y'all nerf if Rockstar nerfs the jet or anything else, the shift of power will change. Like with this gunner update coming out, if Rockstar makes those tanks armor defenses way up there, like 4 to 5 strafing runs or whatnot, the shift of power will go from the jets back to the tanks, and y'all people will be bitching and moaning about the tanks being overpowered once again, similar to how y'all were when y'all bitched and moaned about the Rhino tank 4 years ago, when the game first came out. To be perfectly honest, GTA Online was never balanced. There was always that one weapon, that one vehicle that was highly powerful than the rest. So adding a SAM APC tank, it's not going to change anything whatsoever. If anything, it's probably going to shift the balance of power a little bit towards the ground vehicles. And that's fine, man. That's fine. I'll still fly my jets. I'll just fly them high in the air where y'all can't reach me. But me personally, I think they need to add something that can counter those tanks. Sure, yeah, you got the jets that can counter them, but depending on their weapon, depending on the defensive capabilities of the tanks, then the laser and the Hydra would be inefficient. So a new type of jet needs to come out where it'll still be lockable for the SAM rockets, but not for the others.
And that car is securely warehoused. Come back and log on to SecuroServe if you want to take a pass at another.
So yeah, I mean, let me see, my vehicle out, back out. I mean, I don't know if anyone watches my Path to the Platinum series videos, but so far I'm liking what I got on that. So the other day I completed BioShock Infinite, got the platinum on that. The episodes for that game in particular will come out when all the episodes for BioShock 1 and 2 are released. And I am doing them weekly every Tuesday. Right now, I'm having a little issue with Bioshock with episode 5, which is the Fort Frolic stage, because of all the music all the in-game music that's playing and stuff. Like four sections of the video got hit by Rockstar, by not Rockstar, but YouTube's copyright system, and I've been trying for the past 3 days since I put that video out to get those songs removed through YouTube's in-system song removal thing. It's still in beta, but it needs to all those kinks need to be ironed out as soon as possible, because if it's not ironed out by the time by this coming Tuesday, or if I can't get the if I can't get the songs removed by this coming Tuesday, I'm gonna have to delete the video on Monday, and while then work on
There's the boss.
video again. Not reshooting the video, but like kind of my Clash Royale. My PSN is in the description down below. You know, just click on that little show. It's like right there below in the description where it says below. You know, the whole description thing is right there at the bottom. So if you're wondering, and also if you don't want to look at the bottom, just look at my YouTube name. It's pretty much the same thing as my PSN name. So if you wanna send me a friend request, go ahead. Blackfin Coquette Classic. Blackfin. Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, when it came to the that episode of my Path to the Platinum series, if I don't get the thing situated this weekend or by Monday, I'm gonna have to delete the video and work on it through Filmora to kind of kill the songs down a bit, lower down those sections where the songs are playing, and re-upload the video. I might do 2 uploads that day, episodes 5 and 6 again. Episode 5 with the audio fix, and episode 6.
Alright, you should have the details on this car. Bring it to the warehouse and try to look after it. We're charged for repairs.
Alright, I got your Hapoel Pinto, is that what your name is? Clash? If that's the case, I'll, whoa. Alright.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm gonna, alright, Clash,
Hey, man, where's the job site gonna
I'm gonna, view your friend request and add you.
I'm gonna spend half my day in traffic on Alicia Field Street.
Alright, I've added you, Clash, so you can, I got all my money by doing all my, CEO stuff. You know, all my CEO MC stuff, so it's not modded, it's all legit. I know a lot of people like to claim my money is all modded and stuff, but which it's not. This is what I mainly do most of the time on GT. I just find these sessions, or I either find or make my sessions, these public sessions where I'm playing in a lobby by myself, and I do all my MC or CEO stuff, you know, in peace without having to deal with all these idiot tryhards, you know. Alright, let me see if I can. There you go. Send you a game invite. Alright. Oh boy. I think that they're all dead. Climb over these bodies. There we go. That was. I swear I sent it to you. Restart your PS4 and see if that'll fix it. 'Cause I swear I did send it to you. But yeah, as I was saying with my past platinum videos, if I can't get the video, episode 5's audio issues fixed by Monday or Sunday night, then by Monday I'll delete episode 5, work on the audio for that one, and there you are. Alright, just give me a moment, Clash, and let me put this car up real quick, and then I'll send you an invite. Crap! Alright, just give me a moment and I'll add you. I'll not add you, but I'll shoot you an invite to my CEO. Let's put this car up real quick.
Alright, that car is registered on your SecuroServe account.
Hire associates. There you go. Well, if you join up on me for a while, every day, you'll get some money. Alright. Got 2 more cars, I think, to... Alright, Clash, I just got 2 more cars to go get, and then we'll have to switch, and I'll have to switch to my MC business to, check on the weed farm. And then, once that's checked up on, we'll, you know, checked up, get resupply and all that, we'll come back to our CEO stuff and start selling these cars off. We're gonna do 1 car a piece, well, 1 car at each cell, and in between each cell, we'll do a special vehicle mission. That would, yeah, those special vehicle VIP jobs will net you some good money, right there. Each one is different. Some like the one with the Phantom Wedge, I'm gonna wait the time out on those for a bit, but that one will pay 30,000. The ones with the Boxville and the rocket car, that's 35,000 each, and the transporter one, that's 25,000. So you're gonna make some money there too. So let's just get these 2 cars packed in, and we'll go from there. All right.
Anything you need, boss. Next time, talk 50% faster. I don't got time for your mumble.
Jester, no fool. Now,